Joe didn't need the belt,
No.
but they gave it to him twice.
Nakamura.
I mean, we think Nakamura, but I think they thought Nakamura did. So I understand that. Rude didn't need to be in NXT. There's a handful of people that it's just like, yeah, don't waste your time. Like, you know that they can do it.
Like, Cole don't need it. Ricochet don't need it.
Ricochet don't need it. Dream doesn't need it.
Nah.
Not that they were giving it to him. Like, a lot of these people don't need it. Just once you're sure they're good, just send them up. Stop, being like, oh, well, they need the title. No.
How many call-ups do you think are going to happen, realistically? Or, if any, do you think call-ups are going to happen?
Yeah, it's Big Show. They do tend to... Big Show, Takeover, they do tend to call up one or two.
Yeah.
So
I can't remember. Did they call people up last September?
I have to assume they did. I just don't remember. I don't know. I don't think my book goes back that far.
Because I'm just trying to think. Like, after last year's
SummerSlam... No, I don't. No, I don't have it.
Yeah, because, I don't know.
I mean, I'm pretty sure... They did, but
because you think if they're going to tout SummerSlam as this big WrestleMania type event, then the next call-ups would have to.
Yeah, well, I mean that's the thing. They did try to be like the Raw after SummerSlam. They are trying to make it like a thing. So how do you make it better? You do that, but yeah, no, there's no call-up. No, I don't have it here.
Oh well, we'll see. I mean, we'll see, right? Mm-hmm, it's in a couple weeks. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I mean, if that's the case, and it's going to be Gargano versus Ciampa 3, I'm fine with that because both of their past matches have been fantastic.
Exactly. So no argument.
So if you want to end the blood feud with like that, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's one good it's good that the whole thing didn't go tits up because Black got hurt.
Thankfully, they already had a storyline, an ongoing storyline within it. So
thankfully it was a triple threat.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Exactly.
Because if it was a one-on-one, you'd have to struggle for an opponent for him. But at least this way, just now it's just a one-on-one.
Yeah.
Monday Night Raw opens with Kurt Angle and Baron Corbin.
It does.
Angle's a little pissed.
He's miffed.
Getting thrown around like a rag doll would do that to somebody.
Yeah, because, Corbin, as the constable, who's watching out for shit, backed away like a little bitch.
And Roman Reigns, when he came out, said as much.
Yep.
Did one of those, you know what, you're just a little... Roman, please, this is a family show.
Yeah.
And then, I think, Angle just basically this isn't his show, he just makes the matches. Angle's like, you're right, I do make the matches, and I'm making one right now. It's you versus this guy.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
So,
get a ref out here.
Yeah.
And for the second week in a row, Baron Corbin had a really good singles match with somebody.
He did, and it was Roman Reigns of all people, so... I love how it happened. I know it happened. People shit on it, but I'm like, what match were you watching?
That was a really good match,
it was a great match. Given a lot of time... they worked really well. They actually kind of worked insanely well together. I wouldn't mind seeing a program if, they could actually get a promo out of either one of them.
Do you think this whole Constable thing, after it's done and Baron Corbin just goes back to being regular Baron Corbin, that he'll go somewhere now?
No. Because I think...
Because, I don't know where any of this was back when he had the hair and the whatever, but
it wasn't there. This is a different Corbin. Unfortunately, I think this is the best thing that could have happened to Corbin. Once it's gone, though, I think it's going to we're done. I think he's just going to fall down to the undercard and that's it. It's unfortunate because clearly we're seeing that there's something there, but I think this character is the only thing that's going to work. Now, it could hold on for a while. They can hold on to this Constable thing for a little while. But, you can't get more than a year out of it at most. Yeah. So... I just don't think that there's anything there, unfortunately.
That's fair. Match ended with Baron Corbin trying to leave Finn Balor, trying to chase him back to the ring, which led to a spear and the win. And then Finn Balor kind of picked the bones.
Like the face he is.
And got a coup de grace on the already hurt Baron Corbin. Good guy.
Like face.
Seth and Kurt. Seth's like, they've been messing with me, these guys. Fucking Drew McIntyre and his goddamn 70s record producer, they've been messing with me, Kurt.
Shaking my fist and all.
And he's like, cool. Yeah. You find yourself a tag partner and you got yourself a match tonight. And he's like, all right, good deal.
I'll find a tag team partner. This was a little bit fucking dopey, I'm not gonna lie.
Bobby Roode
Yes.
Versus one Mojo Rawley.
Uh-huh.
Decent enough match. Bobby Roode gets the win.
I was actually kind of surprised by Mojo in this match. He actually held his own really well. I was like, holy fuck, when did this happen?
I think it's just, maybe it's a Baron Corbin thing where, like, you just get a hold of it. Okay. Because they're both football guys. They were both in the NFL. Yeah. They're literally the same guy. They're both football players.
So maybe it's just like, hey, maybe they hooked up together and went, okay, you're a football guy, I'm a football guy. We need to figure this shit out or we're going to get shit canned. So, it's possible.
Elias.
Yes.
And his own crew because he was disappointed with the work
that
the WWE Network did. So with his own camera crew out there recording his stuff.
Documentary part 2.
Lashley comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Cuts a decent enough promo. The whole whole thing's a joke.
Yeah.
Everything you have on is a joke. Mm-hmm. You're a joke. Your documentary's a joke.
Yep.
And then he beat him up and the film crew filmed it.
Yeah.
And then you could see it on Instagram, like from that angle.
Yeah, the camera, like it was apparently recording. I like that. That was funny.
Match will be decent.
Yeah, it'll be fine for what
I did like Elias pointing out, like, he didn't even remember the words of Rock and Robin.
He's not wrong.
Like, come on.
Who doesn't know the lyrics to Rock and Robin? I mean, half of them are tweet, tweet, tweet. You know what I mean?
Well, there you go. Razor.
Yeah.
Defeating Titus, getting the AOP's victory back, and I still don't know where this is all going.
No clue.
You know where this is going?
Nowhere.
To the pre-show of SummerSlam.
Yeah.
AOP versus Titus Worldwide. And the crowd goes mile. KO show. New location.
Yeah. Because Braun Strowman can't lift the ring.
Yeah. That we know of.
Yet.
That's yet. Give it time. Pretty much, Jinder was the guest, but he was speaking for Jinder the whole time. And
Don't hinder Jinder, people.
And then they'll shake.
And then,
what the hell?
The fucking the glass starts shaking. The fucking the water.
You see Braun Strowman's eye.
Yeah.
And then Braun.
So essentially, Braun went full Godzilla. Destroyed all sets. Just fucking lifted it, and everybody got hurt, as you would expect.
They all come flying off, and Braun throws his arms, I'm the best!
Roar.
And the crowd goes nuts, and then the match happens between him and Jinder, and then Jinder wins via DQ. Upsetting Braun even more.
Yeah, he's like, goddamn you.
So, we'll see. Maybe
No, it wasn't DQ, it was count out.
No, it was DQ.
He ran after, didn't he run after...
but he got back in the ring because they're playing off last week.
Right.
But he had the briefcase and he hit Jinder with it out of just anger because he had it in his hand because Kevin Owens keeps trying to steal it.
Yeah, he keeps running. As if that's how that works. Has no one figured this out yet? Because this happens every time you get a Money in the Bag. Somebody just grabs it. And it's like, that's how this works. Now that I have it, I own it.
We have precedent.
Yeah, that's true.
The whole Edge thing.
That's true.
Joe with the contract.
Yeah. Still stupid.
What is it? What's the possession?
Possession is 9/10 of the law. There you go.
There you go.
All right.
If you're the one that cashed it in, doesn't matter if your name's on it. You can open up the briefcase and put your name on it.
Apparently. I mean, in all fairness, if you see WWE contracts when they do contract signing, all it really is the name of the match, big WWE logo, and you sign fucking anywhere, so that's their contract.
It's basic.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, it's basic. Baron Corbin and Kurt, mad.
Yeah. Ooh.
I think this is where Roman punches Baron Corbin in the face.
It is, because as I pointed out on Twitter, this is basically, I found out what his job as constable is. To take phone calls from Stephanie McMahon and hand them to Kurt.
And then Kurt looks super sad.
Yeah, that's all he's done since he's been constable.
And I think this is where they get on Roman, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, that was later. That was right before the match started. Because Seth needed a partner. Of course, it's going to be Roman. But first, Tyler Breeze, we could be CrossFit Breezes because you're CrossFit Jesus. Get it? And then he put the fist in. And then Roman just looking, and he's just like, come on, everyone wants to be a member.
Yeah, and then to his credit, he didn't look at him and just go, fuck him. He's just like, nah, I don't think so. I was like, well, at least he considered it.
And then they fist bump, and then he kind of grabs Tyler Breeze's hand and puts it down at the side.
You okay, buddy?
Then Roman got interviewed, sit-down style, by Corey about Brock Lesnar. He's going to beat him, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And right before the match with Dolph and Drew, they're walking to the ring. I love Baron Corbin's like, well, tell him, Kurt!
Well, Stephanie McMahon says you can't wrestle in this match because we got to make sure that the main event for SummerSlam is got. So we know it's the main event, by the way. So, you can't wrestle in this match, or you're gonna forfeit your chances at getting the. And like he literally said it that way. You're gonna forfeit your chances.
Mom said you can't go out and play.
And then my thought is, so Rollins is like, okay, we're fucked. You can't be my partner. Just to have anyone out there, do you not just be like, hey, Tyler, get your ass out here?
Yeah, where was Breeze?
Like, seriously.
Maybe he was like, no, you didn't want me. Fuck you.
Breeze does not have that much self-awareness. If he did, he wouldn't look the way he does.
That is very true.
So that really kind of, I'm going to tell you, the logic in that dropped right off when Rollins like, fuck it, I'll go out myself. I'm like, why?
But CrossFit Breezes.
Yeah, CrossFit Breezes. I mean, I know he doesn't really stand a chance, but fuck, it's somebody else.
It's another body, at least.
Yeah.
And then he could have gotten pinned.
Yeah.
But no, he went out and fought D&D himself and lost.
Mm-hmm.
Because, 2-on-1, math.
Yeah.
The B team got new music.
Yeah.
And what did you think of...
I mean, the music is better, but what they're attempting to do is not going to work.
It's a lot better than random
rock music?
Random generic butt rock band number 75.
Yeah, okay, so I get the idea. The idea is to get the crowd to chant along. Crowd's over it. They're not going to chant for this. The crowd, came and went. They're over this thing.
But how can you... There was cheering. It's not like it was silence, dude.
It's certainly not silence, but...
The way you're talking is that, nobody's cheering for B Team ever.
No, I mean, there's
people in the audience.
Yeah, but, you don't have... They're not as over as they were when it started. The fad is dying, is what I'm really getting at. I don't think it has the longevity that they're looking for. I wish it did, because I do love these two guys, and I would like to see them have something. But
this is something. They are the champions. I mean, this is something.
Yeah, I know, but they're not going to be for much longer.
The fact that they're champions at all
I know, but this
should be a miracle unto itself.
Unfortunately, this is going to be, HR Rough and stuff. This is going to be, Heath and Rhino. It's just going to be, it's cool for a minute, but it's not going to last.
They fought the revival. Didn't happen, really, because halfway through the match, lights go out, lights come back on, and instead of their partners, it's Matt and Bray.
I like that, because their look on their faces was priceless.
And then they climb in the ring and beat everybody down and delete. And they announced it. They announced that it's going to be DOW, BT, and Revival next week on Raw for the title, not SummerSlam.
Yeah, I don't get that.
Unless, maybe that there's shenanigans in that match and they announce it.
I'm sure there will be. Still kind of dumb, though. Really thought this would have been triple threat for the show, but okay.
I still think... I guess I can't say still think because I don't think I've said it on air. I think they're doing this match because I don't think this is the match.
I don't think it is either.
I think it's AOP.
Except AOP's a little busy.
Well, that match over Titus could have been the end of it. We're done with you. It just gets written off.
I mean, it could be,
who cares, right?
It could be, but I mean, it just still seems like, what have they done to earn
Or
it?
do you do, a gauntlet? All those teams... you have this match, and the B team somehow sneaks out another win, and then you do a gauntlet
on
the week after.
I would rather do that. I think that's a smarter move.
And then the winner gets the B team at SummerSlam.
Because I think what's going to
Because then you could throw the Revival, the Leaders of the World, AOP, Titus Worldwide. You throw all those teams in there.
Yeah. They're going to, basically B team cheats like a motherfucker to win this. And then
you don't have to cheat. You sneak a win. Because they're not bad guys anymore.
Roll up. Yeah.
Yeah, they win by fluke now.
Yeah.
They literally have won their last two matches by sheer dumb luck.
Yeah, it literally... They trip over the rope and win somehow now at this point.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's over.
Yeah.
The race for best performance on a television show is over.
Yeah.
Paul Heyman is your winner.
I literally wrote
I don't know what he did to his face or his eyes to make himself look like that.
I was actually...
But he looked like he has cried all hours, every day since last Monday.
I was discussing with a mutual friend of ours who listens to this show, and we figured it was either salt water in the eyes or menthol underneath the eyelid. Because, he looked like he'd been crying for quite some time, disheveled, shaking his voice.
No shave, he looked
I literally wrote down,
with a stubble on his face.
Can he win an Emmy for this?
Maybe.
He won't, but can he?
I don't know. But he's just good. I haven't heard from him since last Monday. Mm-hmm. And then I love how you look at Renee. It's like, you're probably enjoying this, aren't you? Mm-hmm. I deserve it somehow.
Yeah. He's like, I haven't talked to him. I I've tried everything I can think of.
know,
I've gone
like-
through his people.